Hello everyone and welcome to Day Trader S&P 500. Today is Wednesday, June 8th, 2022. This is Dale Woodson, editor of Woodson Wave Report and editor of Day Trader S&P 500. We want to start today kind of where we left off with the ES here. We're going to cover the ES and some opportunities, but this is a daily chart. You can see we have wave A down, wave B up, and wave C down to make the larger wave A. Then that will be an A down, a B up, and a C down. This is really important what's going on right here. As you might be able to tell, we have three waves up on this daily chart. One up, two down, three up. If this makes a 4 and then a higher 5, that'll change the whole complexion, or it'll not change, but it'll create the complexion for wave B being a 5 up, 3 down, 5 up affair, and B will top up here, somewhere higher, okay? We got to see the 3 down first, but we're not even done with the 5 up, if that makes any sense. If it just stays here, because it has achieved the 382 retracement, you can see right there it was 41.89 and it's at 42.02 and a quarter. So that 42.02 and a quarter is very, very critical. Okay, it looks like it may be forming a triangle and a 4 here, and then a 5 up, which would be the A of the larger B, and then the B down, and then the C, just as this was A, B, C. That'll be A, B, C, and then we'll get one more. Anyway, that's getting way ahead. You can see from that high there, wave C, it should have a circle on it, would gain equality at 32.01. But that's getting way ahead of ourselves, okay? I want to show you guys, we showed you a little low risk, high reward scenario before. We want to show you guys that again. Not this one yet. We'll get into this one here. Bear with me a second while I pull this up. We put this out at 10:45 a.m. Central. Low risk, high reward setup. Here we go. You can see there, set up at 10:45. Futures are touching the upper trend line connecting waves B and D, barely moving above it a point or so, and then it moves back under like it's not supposed to be there. Like it says, what am I doing above this trend line? Okay, as long as that upper trend line holds, it's near 48.59 at that time. The price when I printed this was 41.58, just right up against it. The risk to the upside is a point or so, which is $50, maybe $100, and the reward is the bottom of the triangle, which is 47.76, and that would take a while to unfold. Didn't expect that to happen today, okay? You can take profits earlier or later if the throw under occurs. We'll get into that. Of course, any trade you make is your own trade, and you trade at your own risk. So without further ado, we'll get to that 10-minute chart here. Here we have it. Here is that wave 3 high. Okay, remember I told you it's 3 up, and then we have this triangle forming. There's A in red down, B up, C in red down, flat bottom, and a descending top. Okay, that's where these numbers are critical to maintain that descending top, and that's where it was popping up against there. Let me show you guys, just so you know, the triangles here. Since we have a flat bottom, this is a bull market because this is a 4, going to give way to a 5 if it plays out. The only thing that can be left is this descending pattern, okay? There's a contracting, but the bottom is rising, and there's an expanding, but the bottom is rising. So we're looking at a descending triangle, and I can show you guys here. Okay, so this was like 10:45, right in there is 10:20, and it kept bouncing up against there, okay? And then we have, did I show you guys where we could take profits earlier? Let me show you guys that, okay? So then we have this same update at 12:50, and we have our monthly customers, and we say updates in red. It was 2 hours later. As long as the upper trend line holds, it did hold, okay, just a point or so above. That held, okay, and then may take profits earlier. So the low when I was writing this was 41.18. That's 40 points or $2,000 profit. My apologies for that typo there, okay. Or later, as of this writing, when I wrote it then, by the time I was writing it moved to more. It's 41.15. That's 44 points or 2,200 profits. So you can choose to take profits now, ride it lower, or place a stop, whatever you wish to do. The position is has been in profit position. Again, any trade you make is your own and at your own risk. So, because it had hit a temporary target, if you will, that I had on a 1-minute chart. So we'll scroll forward and you can see there is that risk to reward. The reward was down here, but I was right at 41.18 and 41.15 when I was typing this at 12:45 p.m. It kind of bounced around in there, made a little higher high, a little lower low, but that's a decent profit for a couple hours with a risk of $50 or $100 and a profit of $2,000. That's a good risk reward. So that's what we set up again today. We set it up yesterday, and our customers are loving this. If I can just show you, I know I got a ton of testimonials, but today after that, one of our customers wrote in. He made 246.97% on that one there, and that was the risk reward there. And then the other day, people can't believe how accurate this is. This guy made 6K. I could go on and on and on, but I won't, okay? Suffice to say, we have happy customers to our monthly report. We're starting to put in those low risk, high reward plays, okay? So here is that triangle, okay? We've got, I don't know if you guys need to or care to see the beginning of it, but it started back there at that wave A low. Let me scrunch that down, get all that in. Okay, there it is, and there's the 1, there's the 2, and there is the 3, and there is the triangle forming there. There's a chance, I'll get to that in a second. I think I have those alternates. Maybe I go to that pick here. Okay, let me see if I got a pick. Here is the 8 a.m. at the beginning of this morning, and this is before it started bouncing up against the upper end of that triangle, which should have provided and did provide resistance. And there's our target. Didn't think it would happen in one day. If you want to hold futures contracts overnight, it's going to cost you some margin. Some people just like to day trade. Anyway, we got something for everybody, okay? And there was that direct hit. You can see all these actuals and direct hits. They're pretty darn close. Okay, so here is that triangle forming, and it should come down to here. This was at 8 a.m. this morning. Then we'll update it with a little post-market. I think that was 8 a.m. and this is aftermarket. You can see right there is where, now each one of these is an A, B, C pattern. You can see in black, A up, B down, C up, A, B, C. And then here for E, we've got A, B. All it is needed is wave E down here. Again, I want to talk about the throw under. What Elliott teaches in his masterworks is on these triangles, you get a throw under. So if this trend line is broken, where we had wave A in red, wave C in red, and E, then all the bears jump back in thinking the bear market has resumed, when actually just the opposite just happened. Wave E and the larger wave 4 bottomed, the throw under to throw everybody off, and it takes off in wave 5. Okay, so that's what we're looking at. This 42.02 is very critical, but you can see these lines here. This can touch a little bit higher. I could move that line and make it more accurate for right in there, but suffice to say that line is pretty much resistance with a little bit over. That was just 1 or 2 points, but we're looking for A down, B up, and C down here to complete wave E of the triangle, complete the larger wave 4. I did want to show you guys, I had an alternate. Let me see if I have it on the 10-minute. Do I have it on the hourly? No. I might go to the hourly here. I don't know if this is, yeah, I've got the alternate in here. So let me clean that up for you guys, because this still could be, if you can look at this bigger picture, I can get it in here. Okay. Well, you can see 1, 2's down there. I'll throw it in there for you guys. Okay, 1, 2, 3. It's possible that we have, let me make this bigger to just show mostly the 4. We have an A down, a B up, and a C down right at the 382 retracement. And here's the alternate, the 1 up and 2 down. We would need to see a break of that high, which is, I believe it's 41.64. Yeah, 41.64. That would create that 5-wave pattern, or show us at least that this move down, this 1 up is complete, this 2 down is complete, and we're going up. And I just moved that accidentally. My apologies, guys. There we go. But there is an alternate count where 4 is complete right here, and we're beginning 5, okay? It's still a series of 1s and 2s, 1s up and 2s down. But if it hits above this 4164, and especially, excuse me, this is 4189. Let me type that in there real quick because that's important. I believe I have it on the 10-minute chart there, okay? Because we need that descending pattern to continue, and a move above this B wave high, it would not be descending anymore. It could descend at a higher level like that or that or that. That's why we got to allow for a higher wave D in this triangle. I love triangles. To most, they're complicated and hard to trade. You can see we just had a $2,000 profit right there with a $100 risk. That's I believe 200 to 1. Is it? Yeah. Unbelievable. So this thing here, if this E breaks down, that would be another good position. We'd like to see a move up, probably hold below that low right there. But that's what we're looking at. Let me leave you guys with a pick here of where we're at and where we're going and what we're looking for. Okay? So until next time, take care, everyone.